What is going on, coaches? How are y'all doing this beautiful Monday morning? Hope you had a great weekend. Hope you watched some great games. And I'm going to be honest, I am kind of excited that Clemson and South Carolina are struggling. It is a beautiful thing to see everyone around me hype up teams in this state and then they just completely blow it. I don't know. I am a hater. So, what we're going to do today is something that I love, and it is going over the greatest play of in this game. And it is amazing. Shadow, what's going on, man? How are you doing? I hope you're having a great day. I hope you had a great weekend. But this right here, I just want y'all to show, I want to show y'all how much I've called this play. Vertical Y shake. If you can see there at the bottom, if you can see it right over there, it says I have called this play 3,485 times. This is the greatest play in all of college football 26. And I'm going to cover different ways. I just don't run it stock. I have different hot routes that attack coverages based on what the defense is doing. It is unbelievable. And I think this is why you should actually run this play a lot. So I'm going to go ahead and call it. Let's go ahead and change the practice type because I want to show you what I do against different formations or different defenses, all right? So practice type, normal. I'm going to go up first against stock cover 3. This is, if you see one high, you need to call this play. And I'm going to show you how I run it. So we're just going to go this, and then I'm going to call just a generic cover 3 sky. Now, the first thing you want to do, Dog, good morning, man. How are you doing? When you get one high, automatically this should be the first play you run. And this is how you run it, how I set it up. So here it is, stock. This X, that little route is going to be very important. That little shake, it's going to come in later plays. But first thing we want to do is we want to put him on an in route. Now, this is the reason why we put him on an in route. And I'm going to bring this up, is because we're going to high-low this guy. All right, what does he do? Whatever he does, we do the opposite. If he drops back, then I'm going to hit the X on the end. If he puts hands on the triangle and then he takes this in, then this is the whole shot we're going to take. But, Coach McKie, what happens if it is not cover 3 and that it is man-to-man? Well, I like to put circle on a stemmed up curl route. That is the OS. Remember, OS means O fill in the blank. That is our bailout. That is what we do. And again, this is stock. This is the first thing we're going to run. This is who we're keying. All right. Notice how he puts hands on them. And then I just throw it right behind him. Nice and simple. That's what we do. Again, in route, curl, stem them up one, and then I'm using that diagonal button. I don't even know what that is. Let me go ahead and change that. And I'm just reading the man over triangle. What does he do? He puts hands. I do it. Now, the thing is, sometimes when you're doing this over and over again, your player or the guy you're going against is going to be him, and he is going to drop. Or this. He will be using him, and he will take off straight for the seam. If he does that, that's fine, because what is he vacating? What we always talk about, grass. He's vacating the grass right there. So this right here is the first way to run this. All right. Now let's say it's cover 1. That's fine. I will show you the backside of it. So let's just go cover 1. Let me try to find, you know what? Let's just do cover 1 contain. Same thing. I see one high. I'm automatically calling this play. I'm putting X on an N, but I'm putting circle on a stemmed up curl route. And again, I'm looking at this guy. What does he do? Well, if he puts hands and then runs with them, I know I am not doing. That's either cover 1 or match coverage. I'm not going to use that. He is going to be dead. I will then look from here to see if this N can attack this space right here. If not, I have that curl right there. So he's going, oh, I got it. I'm going to throw that. All right, he's staying with me. That's fine. It's not going to happen all the time. Once again, but the magic is this stemmed up curl route. So he's going, nope, I'm throwing it. I'm trying to get him right where he breaks. That is what I'm trying to do. Okay. Sorry, I got hit with a big old message in Twitch. Once again, you got to have bailouts. Every play should have a bailout, even if you don't know, because you know they put coverage shells and everything, but one high, this is what you're going for. Now, what happens if they go too high and you don't really know? That's fine. Same thing. Let's go Tampa 2. Now, this is what I like to do. And hat tip, Deceive, he gave me this play, not personally, but I heard him talking about it, so I borrowed it. This is where X comes into factor. What you're going to do is you're going to hot route them up, stem them 2, maybe 3 times. All right, R1, you're going to curl, stem them up 1 time, and then you're going to drag square. Now, if you notice it, we have a high-low. And that's the name of the game. I just want to create high-lows the entire time. We're going to look 1 to 2. And then if that's not there, this right here is your OS. Very simple, straightforward, and watch how open it gets. The drag, wide open. Get what you can, get down. Let's say I don't go to the drag, though. That is fine, because watch what X does. Watch how wide open X gets. I know they got screamed at, but that little shimmy route is so nasty. I love when they get nothing but releases like that in practice, but when it comes game time, no. Let's see if I do that. So we just want to be here, and then you throw an interception. But that route right there is where it's at. Now watch R1. You see how open it is right there? Boom. Just take what you get. You want to find where they're vacating. So this is against the 2 high. And I'm still using the same freaking play. I'm just hot routing it a little bit. Right here. Again, if I didn't get screamed at, you see the drag. Look how wide open this drag is. Why is that? Well, this guy is taking up 2. I could throw this right here, or there's grass. You can pick your grass, 1 to 2. And then you can swing your eyes this way. So you can start here, come up to here because you got a curl flat, swing your eyes back this way. If no one's there, just get the hell out. Okay? What happens if they go cover 4? It's fun. And I'm just showing you these base plays. Then you can get into air raid plays. Cover 4 quarters. Same concept. Stem him up twice. Stem him up once. Drag. Let me clear this out. And then you still have, look at that. That's where the X. That little shake, it's nasty. Same concept. You can attack multiple defenses doing this. But let's say you want to get something crazy. Well, then, if you want to, you put him on a vert, and you can create your version of mesh. Drag, vert, drag, stem down, post. And what I like to do in this and how I read it, I'm always trying to make the triangle reads. I'm going 1 to 2 to 3. Notice how it's a triangle. I want to build that. Why do I want to build that? Because it makes it easier for me to read the plays. So no. Notice how it's wide open right there. And he's following. If not, you can go to the backside. So and again, the beautiful thing, this is all one play, one formation. Starting from the left to right, no. You make that throw, you throw it down like that, it's there. But let's say you don't want to do that. You want to run some form of sail or Y out. I like this version. Drag him, post him on the backside. I'm flooding it. And now you're reading it from 1, 2 to 3. You have a triangle right here. That's fine. This is your alert if you think he can win. And this is an alert. And if you go through 3 progressions and nothing is open, you just throw it away or you try to scramble. So we can, from this play, we can create a flood concept. You just throw it out there, hit him in stride, get what you can. Or if you don't want to do that, you can do that little corner route right there. You got a flood. 1, 2, and then you drag backside, post the lone one. If you see it, you still got the same concept. 1, 2 to the drag is number 3. All of these are valuable ways you can create multiple plays from this one play. And that's why 4 verts is nasty, because you want to be able to hit them deep. Another thing, if you know it's cover 4, and this is how I can tell it's cover 4. Anytime I come out there, if the safeties are outside big time of the X receiver, I'm thinking it's cover 4. And another way I like to attack cover 4, out of the 4 verts, because it's the greatest play in the world, is front side this, back side this, and then what this does, we're high-lowing that guy right there. Does he take triangle or does he run with X? Make him choose. If not, if nothing is there, then you've got this as an OS, or you have this right here as an OS. One of those two are always going to be open. All right, I wanted to run it again. I want to show you what I usually hit. CB, I've been running a full... hold on. Let me see it over here. I can't even see the chat. My fault, gentlemen. Let me pull this up. I've been running full run and shoot, and the wide receivers work with the quarterback now. State of South Carolina has to go on baseball and women's basketball. USC. Yeah. SS, what's up, man? How are you? For some reason, my chat is not showing up. Y'all doing okay? I'll just pull it up over here. Actually, you know what? Let me pull it over here. This play is the greatest. Now, when I do it this way, I want y'all to look at square. Square is going to be wide open. You see how he runs? Then I hit him here. Get about 3 or 4 yards. If you throw the ball every play, 3 or 4 yards is okay. But let's say that's all right. Let's say we have been hitting them over and over again to the left side. All right. Now let me bring up, where's the docs at? Nope, that's not it. Boom, boom, draw. Let's say we've been hitting them over this side, and now we want to attack this side of the field. That's fine, because we know Y cross. We can hot route them to Y cross. What do I do? Now, you can do a couple of things. I think in this game, I've been toying around with it. A speed out up to 10 yards. That's how Mike Leach does it, or did it. God, my fault. And that is really good. Or you can whip them. Whatever you want. Let's just keep it at a whip right now. You cross him. You return route him. You speed out that right there. What I like to do also, if you run 5 wide or you just want to throw the ball a lot, have someone on the sidelines in case crap pops off and you got to throw the ball away. It won't be an intentional grounding because you were doing that. And then you just read it. Remember what I said. left first, middle, then right. That's simple. And you are going to see how it does it over and over again. Vaughn, what's up, man? Coffee and Coach McKie for breakfast. Yes, sir. So I'm just looking left. I can get it out there, get what I can, get out of bounds. Really simple. But I'm creating all the plays that we have covered in the air raid from 5 wide, 4 verts. This time, let's just run a speed out. I shouldn't have thrown that because he sat there. Sometimes I just lock in. But watch how we're high-lowing. What this is really doing, I'm going to see if I can't throw it here. I'm looking up. There's 1, 2, 3. So pre-snap, there's 3 over 2. Probably not going to hit it. I want to high-low this man. What is he going to do? Is he going to run with the crosser? That's fine because now I have someone coming right underneath him. I can dump it off. Or does he put hands and then he comes right here? Well, if that's the case, here is the grass. I know there's going to be grass there. Unless he's a switch stick demon, I can't do anything. But this route right here should pull this safety. And once it does that, you're cooking because now you have all this grass. You have this right here, or this your OS. Just throw it away. Don't be afraid. I have found that I've gotten better throwing the ball when I'm not scared of throwing the ball away instead of forcing the ball into 8,000 coverage. I appreciate it. Whoever just followed, thank you so much. XIM, I appreciate it, man. Thank you. But let's high-low. And then look what happens. If I need to, I can get it out there. If not, I'll just throw it away. That's what happens. Another thing is we can just go straight up an out route, and we can throw our version of mesh. And if we're going to do it this way, it's 1 to 2 to 3. See how he gets open? And I was looking at the flat defender. So this play right here, the 4 verts, is unbelievable. If you are not incorporating this into your offense, you're doing it wrong. And this play can be run. The reason why I like it also are the seams. These attack the seams really good. This little bend. I don't know what it is, what EA has programmed or anything like that, but those seams are phenomenal. And you need to have this in your offensive playbook. Just have it in your bag. Find something like this. This is, let me go ahead and see. What is this on? CFB. Can you get it? I am in the UCF playbook. And I think the UCF is probably one of the best ones. In it, this formation's empty tray. It's in TCU and UCF. It's also in Virginia Tech. You can get it that way. You need to find this playbook, this formation, because it is unbelievable. Let's see. Where is that other one? All right. Good morning. Andy, what's up, man? SS. I'm glad. Let's see. I'm doing good, coach. Hope you are. My blue shade glasses came off Saturday night, and I realized UNC likely won't win another game. See, I'm sorry, man. Belichick has just ruined everything. Do you have a red zone approach from this play? Yes. All right. X. Good thing. So what I like to do, here's my thought process in the red zone. And this is the reason why I like UCF, because I was getting stopped in the red zone. And it was a pain in the butt. But I had to be like, okay, can I go into my bag? Why I like this play in the red zone or this playbook is because I have bunch offset and I run dagger or I run inside zone. But if, let's say you want to stay in 5 wide, right? What I like to do, first thing, is I like to come out, again, vertical shakes. Most people, when they play some kind of cover 1, right? So let's just move it. all the way down here. And from there, I'm trying to, people using in this community call it freestyle. I just look at leverage. So if I'm running this play right here and I see this, the first thing I'm trying to do is I'm trying to speed out. I'm using that combo on the left side. A speed out to a drag. And why I'm doing that is because the speed out in this year's game is unbelievable. And I'm trying to hit this. So that's the first one, all right? And it's in Kansas Book 2. Kansas, I love it. So I'm just going to snap it and watch. You see how I got that out right there? I promise you it works about 70 to 75% of the time, okay? That's what I'm looking at. Now, on the front side, what I like to do, whip, flat, and then just run off circle. And I'm looking to hit. So usually what I will do is I split the field in half. Man, I'm going this side. If it's zone, I'm going this side, and I'm hoping this flat route pulls him, and then he is playing outside, or he is playing inside. And the reason why, this is what I've figured out or kind of seen. It depends. If they play outside, that's fine, because then I have this right here. If they play outside leverage, because he's going to cook going in the middle. That's fine. And then who do they usually have to be in order to stop that? This defender right here. And they are usually keying this because they see the whip over and over and over again on the green zone, so they do that. If they play inside, it's fine because I have this to this. That is my red zone thing. Now, sometimes also they will go cover 2. No. What's up, coach? I'm getting a controller. I can map buttons for switch sticking more consistently. What brand do you have? I have 2. I have the Edge with the paddles on the back. And then I also have this one. I think it's the big Viatrix or whatever. This one has 4 paddles, which is nice. It's just that this doesn't work. And I know you're like, Coach McKie, why do you have 2? I'm sorry. This is my golf, and these are my clubs. That's the only way I could think of how to do it. But those, I feel, but I keep going back to this one. No, just because the joysticks feel a little bit smoother. And then also, here's the cool thing. You can swap them out if you get stick drift. And these are only $20. Yeah, you're spending $20, but I don't know about you. I have really heavy thumbs, and I kind of like just mash the buttons. So it works for me, and I like this one. And then what I do is I map right, left, diagonals. So that way I can quickly go it without having to take my finger off the movement stick and hit the D-pad. But for this play right here, if they go cover 2, what I like to do against cover 2, if I know it's cover 2, whip him out, circle, corner, because I want to take him out, in an end. And really, most of the time with this, you are going to have this guy wide open. And if you can highball it or whatnot, that's great. And then also, I go 1 to this end, 2. In the green zone. And watch R1. You see how he's open? If you can catch it, I shouldn't have highballed that. But I'll do it again. Right there. Watch how he's open. Against cover 2. And most of the time, what's going to happen when you go against users, I didn't mean to do that, is they are going to be this guy right here. And the moment they see this whip, they're going to fly. So then you have all of this grass right here. Most of the time I'm looking to see, hey, is this wide open, this drag? And it kind of turns into a curl, because once he hits the back of the end zone, he just settles up there. Can I hit that right now? And if you didn't hear that, that was a really weak attempt at snapping. If not, then this area of the field is wide open. Again, it murders cover two, because a lot of people will go to cover two because they think, hey, one, all the pros do it and they're going cover two, or two, I'm just going to, there's no room in the back in the end zone. Now, here's the cool thing, what I like about this formation. I mean, this playbook, okay? I'm going to pause it, or I'm going to go back to the play screen. What I do is I go to HB slot. I will go here. And then if they run any form or anything, and I'm using tempo, I've been messing around with tempo. Since I switched the halfback in, I now have access to stretch, alert, bubble, or verticals or inside zone there. Or I can go all the way to my dagger, play on bunch offset, and just change it real quick. And they never see this happening. I will drag this man, cross. I will do this. And the only reason why I do this is I am looking for that drag. That drag 9 times out of 10 works wonders. Just gets right there in that little hole and get there. I'm only trying to get 3 or 4 yards. That's what I've been trying to do. Andy, Coach, just want to say thank you. I've learned so much about the air raid from you, but football in general as well. On Heisman, I feel that I can score on every drive using Leach air raid playbook. Hell yes, Andy. Hell yes. Now looking for the next playbook scheme to master. I really like this one because I like to throw the ball. I'll stay in 5 wide all the time, but go tempo. And let's say I go all the way down the field. I get stopped right here. I'm going hurry up. This is one of my favorite things. And is it a dick move? It 100% is. But if I want to spring a run on them quickly, I'll just go here. I'm still looking to throw. I am still looking to throw because I just want to throw the ball. With this. That is it. But X, I hope that worked. That is what I do in the red zone or the green zone. Outlaw, a lot of pros in cover 2 will quarter those safeties. Would that just be hit the out route read in that case? Yes. And okay, so I also like the out read because if hold on, let me set it up. If this right here is not open, right? So I'm looking one. Oh, sorry. Did I move that? Yeah, who cares? Let me move that back up. Docs. Draw. Where's my draw at? Draw. All right. Well, that messed up. So it is what it is. But I am looking for the out because he's playing the flat. I'm not gonna snap. I'm not gonna throw the ball. But you see how he comes up right there? And then if you're fast enough than me, you can hit it. And that's what I like to do. Good morning, Alpha. How are you doing? But that is the play thought. And then also with this, you can do QB blast if you wanted to real quick. And if you have better thumbs than me, you can just run it right in. I mean, I know I just ran it in right there. But that, if you can think of tempo and how you can match different formations from your playbook and tempo, what I would recommend is, again, and I'm working on this video later on, but have the field in sections. Down here, 1, maybe bunch strong. You get to the 20, it is nothing but 5 wide, all the way until you get to the 10. And then you can go back to bunch strong or under center or whatever it is. But if you're using tempo and you can have the package and personnel in that you can jump from 5 wide to bunch to under center and all this stuff. Is it annoying? Yes. Will you get called a cheeser? Yes, but it doesn't matter because I think at least in the NFL, the best offense I've ever seen was when the Patriots had both Gronk and Hernandez, and they were going up and down the field, going in 5 wide, jumping in goal line essentially, to shotgun with 2 tight ends to the right and 2 wide receivers to the left, and it really gave defensive coordinators problems. And I want to recreate that in this game. And so far, I have found this playbook to be just chef's kiss. Carl's, good morning. Show something against mid. Oh, okay. Yes. All right. And this, hey, buddy, high fives and butt slaps because I'm glad you brought this up. This is why I really like this formation right here. Because you're able to do this. I am not smart enough to with the offensive line blocking with the and all that crap, right? But this has simplified things with me. So we will go mid blitz. When I see that it's mid blitz, I will bring this guy in. I will max protect. Now look, everybody's blocking everybody, right? I'm good. 6 for 6. Now it's 1-on-1. And then my favorite thing to do is this on the right side, this on the left. Now the reason why I like it, all right, on the right, if they're playing inside leverage, I can throw that out. And let me try to throw the out. Right there. Okay? That's the first thing. I'll hit him over and over and over again. Like Nelly said. Isn't that Nelly? Over and over again? It's all in my head? I don't know. Do the same thing. We're going to the left. Now, what I like about this streak on triangle is if they're playing shaded down man, it will pop open. You can hit it for a touchdown. If not, that streak will take that man away, so it's 1-on-1 for the curl. Kamish, I appreciate the follow, man. Thank you very much. Was it? Yeah. So on the triangle side, if he's playing shaded down or he beats the press, that's your best receiver or whatever. You throw it, touchdown. If not, I'm looking at the square. For me, I still have to get the timing down on the curl. Sometimes I mess it up, but it's good. Alpha, this is UCF. I freaking love it. But let's look at square. Throw it down, bullet. You can get it. Get a better throw than me because, again, y'all are better at this game than I am. But that's what I do, Carl's, against mid-blitz. Now, once I see that they're in mid-blitz and then all of a sudden when the ball's snapped and they're bailing everybody out, well, then that lets me know, okay, he's going mid-blitz. He's showing me mid-blitz. But he's really not running the mid-blitz. He's just trying to screw with me. So then I'll just do my normal stuff. Another thing I like about this, and I don't have 2 controllers. I don't feel like plugging one in. But the guy that's over the X, that's usually the guy being usered. And if I see that he is not respecting the X, I will try to sneak one by him. And right there, it is either I am throwing X or I am throwing it away and taking that intentional grounding. And I don't care if it's intentional grounding because this game is so funky that it's 2nd and 25 and you can get a 30-yard gain simple. So I really don't mind that. Another thing is they will take the guy that's M and they will drop him all the way to the numbers. And then if he does that, then I will hit this up. If they're dropping people to take away the outs. You just go like this. And then you throw it. Curls, outs, and drags when it's against mid-blitz, against that. And the reason why I like this offense or this formation is, again, this is a tight end. You can bring him in and just block. Now everyone's blocked up. That's what I like. Any other questions? That was a great question, by the way. Carl Liss. Am I saying that right, man? I swear, when I read chat, I feel illiterate. And I'm not. I've got a college education. I've got a dual master's in math, computer science. But I can't read. That's why I went math, computer science. Now, playing this may not be a big flex that y'all, I'm sure y'all go 10-0 in the gauntlet, blow everybody out, and do amazing. And hats off to you. I'm glad that happens. Me personally, before I got this offense playbook, I won 2 games. I think 3 at the most. This past weekend, I went 5-2. Now, One of those games, I was running against a guy that was unbelievable with the meta, and I couldn't stop. I knew what he was calling, and I couldn't stop it. I just tipped the hat to him, and I'm like, "Hey, man, that's fantastic. You're better than me." The last game, EA pulled some funky stuff, man. I was dotting people up, and then all of a sudden, he had the better team. He had like 92 theme team, just unbelievable, dotting them up. I changed to revamp. If y'all aren't using revamp, you need to. It's unbelievable. And I tapped the revamp button because I beat him deep. It was an underthrown ball with 1 minute left to go in the game. I was down by 4, and he won it. But this playbook has helped me be very successful, and I'm always in the game. What's the formation again? Yes, you said it correctly. Carl Less. Okay. I want to say Charles for some reason. I'm sorry. The formation is the empty tray flex. And SS says it's also in Kansas. You have a variation of this in Virginia Tech. That's what I was running. But I really like... I was trying to find the playbook that had my formation that I like, the 5 wide, but also has a sprinkle of the meta, because if you want to be successful, I'm sorry, you've got to run some meta stuff, at least online. You've got to run some meta stuff. So I like to run Dagger. I know how to do things. And then these are my audibles in Dagger, or not Dagger, but Bunch Strong. I will go to empty tray flex. These are my audibles here. I usually come out in Y shake, but sometimes also on the goal line, I like to run stick. So I'll show you how I would like to run stick out of this. And we'll just run it right here. The only adjustment I like to make is put him on a whip route. That's it. And then I'm looking whip to slant for a quick game concept. And it works. So you have, again, the air raid things inside of it. And I love that. I love the double slants on the backside too. Because once it clears, you can just hit that hole right there and get out. Revamp is a nice system. Andy, I'm never going back again. It is unbelievable. I was trying to throw. How many of y'all look at one receiver but actually press the wrong one? I'm just trying to throw it out. I just like being able to put some touch on the ball. I don't care about that. Revamp has allowed me to make some plays that are unbelievable. For instance, the mid blitz, when I try to sneak out the wide receiver, this X right here, if it's I'm thinking it's mid blitz and he's not going to cover the tight end. When you just tap it, man, they throw that thing and it's just right. It is beautiful. It looks like that play against Georgia, Tennessee, where they tied the game up 2 weeks ago. It is unbelievable. Revamp is where it's at. I have thrown maybe 2 overthrows in about 5 games. I'm not trying to be professional. I know all the professionals do placement and accuracy, but I can never get over defenders like them. So that's what I do. SS, I do that all the time. Fat finger the right. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just glad it's not me. There was one time I did it and I scored a touchdown. Didn't even mean to throw the ball to the guy. That was a nice surprise. But most of the time I'll be staring down R1 and then I throw a square for some reason. I'm like, shit, that is 100% on me. Now I say all this. Some dork. Yeah. I say all this. Let's take it into the game and see if we can't win. I am in the playoffs. Playoffs? I love that when he said that. I sometimes, when I'm ever feeling down and I just need a good laugh, I will go look that up on YouTube and watch that press conference. Jared, what's good? Just found your channel. Jared, thank you. Hey, if you just found it, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and that thumbs up, man, so you never miss it again. I'm glad you're here, buddy. All right, so here's my team. I've made some upgrades. I have not purchased any cards. So this is just looking and buying. I want y'all to notice, though, this is the first time ever I've gotten over 1 million coins. And that is from me just winning more games running this playbook. So this is the offense. Here's the defense. If y'all have, yeah, Jared, some dork, playoffs. We're talking about playoffs. Okay, which one's better, the playoffs one or David Bennett? I don't know if y'all remember when he was talking about cats and dogs when he was at Coastal, right when Coastal started. Oh, I don't know which one is a better press conference where the coach just flips out. I want to say it's the playoffs one. But man, that ruined his career. After that, he went to what was it, Lexington 5 in South Carolina to be the district athletic director because of that press conference. He was like, man, I'm embarrassed. I need to get out of college. I'm never gonna live that down. Will this be for replay later? Yes, sir. I always leave them up. I'll share a recent gameplay in Discord where I can find it. My first pick was a fat. Please do, because I feel much better when I'm not the only one fat fingering it. Get your minds out of the gutter. What is your revamp pass settings, Jay Harris? I'll show you. Didn't mean to do that. But hey, real quick, Alpha, I appreciate it. Is there anybody I should pick up? I've got 1 million coins. I've gotten lucky in some packs. I pulled him. How'd I pull him? I might have bought him. I don't know. Sometimes I got my wife threw me a couple of dollars. Thanks, honey. But for the most part, these are all pulls. If there's, oh, John, I forgot about that. Mike Gundy, come at me. I'm a man. I'm 40. I got to put that one up there too, man. Thank you. Yes, Dennis Green. Okay, I'm thinking more college, but yeah, that are not the playoffs one. Yes, they are. I mean, as a coach, sometimes you just want to say that. Look, they're just better. What's your favorite college football team? Jared, I'm weird, man. I don't have a favorite team. I have favorite offenses. I find an offense that I like, and I'm like, I'm going to follow this coach. So right now it's Tennessee. I love Tennessee's offense. I also like, what is it, USF, because it used to be Tennessee's offensive coordinator. He followed Josh Heupel when Heupel was, I think, at UCF or USF. I don't know. But I like offenses. I know that's weird, Jared, and I'm a strange man, so I apologize. Are you able to make tight throws over the middle with revamp? Personal, I made some throws that have made me go, holy shit, how did I make that? Like just dropping it in between 3 people. The timing is weird. You kind of have to get it. And I found that if I really want to throw those seams, so usually in placement and accuracy, when I was throwing seams, let's say to the left hash, I would have to put my stick up and to the left a little bit. Let me get off of that because I don't want to mess up my settings. Up and to the left a little bit. With revamp, I got to go down and to the left and hold up bullet pass. And that just comes with times. I've made some weird things, some throws that I'm not used to the settings yet, but I have made some throws, man, where I go, God damn, I feel great. That was amazing. John, love Coach Gundy. I know. He ain't love him now because he's probably not going to be there at the end of this year, man. They need some fresh blood over there. But here are my revamp settings. Did we already go over your defensive upswing? What are you talking about, AG? And what is... Oh, it's not. Let me change that. Good. I don't know why they have that. It should be, this is the best play in the game. This is the best play in the game. Thank you, sir. I didn't even notice that. Facts, man. But mine is Michigan Wolverines. That's fine. I'm jealous. So when I was growing up, all of my family was Clemson, and this was when Clemson was dog trash, like now. Zing. And they thought they were great. So I had to hear about Clemson. And then every time Clemson lost, which was a lot when I was growing up, it was never Clemson's fault. It was always the ref or the other team was cheating and stuff. So I don't have a favorite team, but I have teams I hate with the passion of 1,000 burning, dying suns. And Clemson is one of them. And I am so glad Dabo and then, God, I sound like such a hater, and I don't need that energy. But when I open up the box score and I see that Clemson loses, it gives me a little smirk. I want to say that. Last week, we said you were, oh, yeah. cover 4 shaded down, trying to switch stick. I've gotten better at it, AG. I've gotten better at it. I've been pass leading down, and most of my passes lately has helped a ton. Jay Harris, are you using Revamp? Because I've noticed that too. Hey, chat, there are 17 of us watching right now. Be sure to hit the like button. Thank you, Alpha. Please do. If y'all like this. I was out. Wife gave me COVID. Love her to death. I was hurting last week, gentlemen. Jared, yeah. That's a sweet 1-3 too, man. That's a sweet 1-3. I went to Carolina. They've always sucked. I've never bought in the hype. Never. So I went 5-2 in the gauntlet. I'm in the playoffs right now. And here's the thing, AG, since you also you brought up defense. Usually what I do is I do really well in All-American. I either do really well in Heisman or I suck for the most part. I was bouncing back and forth between those two. I would occasionally sniff Campus Legend and then promptly just get my butt destroyed. Pause. And then bounce right back down to Heisman and then All-American. But I've been on Campus Legend with the new defense that I've been trying to work on. I've just been trying to get better at the switch stick for the past 2 to 3 times. Like, I haven't gone down. And I think I won either one. I won a national championship in Heisman or Campus Legend. I don't know. But what I will find is when I get into Campus Legend, I find teams are a lot better players than me. They have the latest cards. And some of these people in Campus Legends are demons with the meta. And I just have to tip my hat and be like, hey, man, I know what you're doing. I don't know defensively yet with the hot routes and everything, how to get there, how to stop you. John, I live in Alabama, so the Tide are my go-to team, but I like Boise State as a small school fighting the big boy schools. John, be honest. You love teams that run the ball, don't you? That's what gets you off. I didn't mean it like that, but gets you excited. Because if you like the pass, I don't know, man. I do like watching Boise State, though, when they're good. You know, when they always have that upset factor, I will put them on and watch it. Born an SC fan, I remember everything from Brad Scott years onward, then decided I needed more pass. Brad Scott, man. Is he still at Clemson? All right, so these are my settings here. I like to go no huddle, on, conservative, and let's see what we can do. I wonder if this is Stewie from Family Guy. Georgia Tech is ranked. I do like Georgia Tech now. I love Georgia Tech when they were running the triple option, man. Paul Johnson, I loved him. All right, defensively, starting off, conservative, aggressive, conservative, conservative. I'm going to come out here, change him to Peppers. And then I have had a lot more success. I'm sorry, I feel like I'm yelling. Just running 2-man stunts. And first play of the game. That's on me. Drop the Discord link. Yes, sir. Just give me a second. Okay? I didn't mean to change the camera angle. I'm screwed, gentlemen. Can I get off of this angle? I got to call timeout. There we go. Shade down. All right, I'm thinking. I thought he was going to try to go back. Navy is 4-0. Hey, Jared, are they running like the true triple, or are they switching it up, trying to do inside zone triple? All right. Vertical hook that. I like to put vertical hook right there, 3x1, just to protect the seam. That's fine. You know there's a setting where you can... No, SS, come on, man. You know me. I know nothing about the settings in this game. All right, I am thinking here he's going to do some kind of tight end out. So I'm going to try to switch stick to the right. Nope. I had a flat defender. He just juked the shit out of me, and That was a great block on his part. Just getting the feeling of what he does. There we go. I knew that was coming. There we go. So I knew it was only a matter of time before. Now I'm going to hit him up with the Texas. That's fine. He hasn't really pushed the ball down. So right here, I'm gonna see what he does. Here's another thing I like. Did anyone see my corner just sit there and stare at him? All right. Let's see if I can't shoot this gap. That's fine. He really didn't. Yeah. Andy, thank you. RX, I appreciate the follow, man. Thank you so much. RX, I don't have those fancy things set up. I'm sorry. But the playbook is UCF is what I'm going to be running with. Did you see my Hoosiers run RPOs up and down? Listen, I like the Hoosiers head coach. When he gave that interview, I just win wherever I go. That was ballsy. I also like Syracuse, man. I like that head coach. I saw some interview of him, and he just kept it real. And I like that. All right. Let's go ahead and put our halfback in. And let's see what he comes out with. $20. It is some kind of mid blitz. All right. Let's just put him there, him there, him there. Let's stem him up one, and let's see what it goes. Okay. There we go. Middle of the field wide open. And let's hurry up. That's fine, buddy. Hurry up. Now, I want to see, was that cover two? All right. That's fine. Let's see if we can't. All right, he's blaring in the blitz. I thought I should have put a little bit more on it. A little more funk. It's okay. Damn. It is what it is, gentlemen. But he talks a lot for a dude who gets boat rope. What type of O-line do you like for veer and shoot? My online dynasty gets shredded a ton. I'm going to be honest, John. I have no idea. Defense, I'm running Oregon, RX. It depends on what kind you like. Aren't there like archetypes? Now, if we're talking about the real veer and shoot, I enjoy linemen that can pull. You just want speed across the board when you're running the veer and shoot. There you go, AG. Let's just, you know what? That's on me. We can do it. He didn't really move the ball on me that much. And let's see if he takes the drag again. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. There's a shot. If you hit held to on that deep ball, it puts it out there. Also, the better the quarterback, you can change the... Okay. All right, you know what? Let's bring this here. That's fine, buddy. Ah, fuck me. Timeout. What a playmaker. Nice. Thank you, man. I hate when that accidentally happens. Okay. Audible in there. Down. I'm going R1. Let's see if that doesn't happen. Nope. I hate when I press X and it doesn't work. Did you catch some Sunday games yesterday? I caught a couple. I watched the Carolina game, which was nice. He's going to bring the funk, isn't he? I've been using the wrong tackles then. Hey, I would, whatever AG tells you, that's what I would use because he's the man. I swear, man. I always get the guys in the playoffs that know how to do this stuff. That's fine. That is fine. Now I'm going to... Let's just see what he does against this. Well, let's just see. Ah, overthrow, of course. What's your Twitch name? Same as this. Coach McKie. Coach McKie. All right. He is... I hate when that happens. All right, let's see if this works. Probably not. I'm throwing it. It looks like it's just one of those games, gentlemen. Just one of those games. Morning, Willie. How are you doing? I'm glad you're here to see me get beat. I'm glad you're here to see me get whooped. All right, I am pressing L1 in square. I mean in X to tackle, but I can't tackle. Fumble. You play chat? If not, that's cool. Skip. I haven't. I don't want to get that butt whooped. I win more than I lose, but when I get up here, man, it is sweats. I like to play the game so I want to play a game where I turn my brain off. If that makes sense. And I find that when I get higher up, I can't really turn my brain off because I got to think. And I know thinking is good. You're supposed to want to think. You know what? I'm going to play safe. I'm going to play safeties. What's he doing? Like, why isn't he making a play on the ball? He's just staring at it. Blessed as always, and I'm glad I get to see someone besides myself get whooped. Hey, pull up a chair, buddy. All right. I'm either thinking corner. All right, he is just killing me with this run. And that's fine. Of course. Corner route. What do we say, boys? Corner route. Oh. I don't know why you put... Ooh, I know what I did wrong. You know what? Let's just YOLO it. Let's just YOLO it. How did he... He's just... What's your rank on regs? I'm 400. Skip, I don't play regs. The reason why I'm playing this game is because... That was nice. I hate Stadium Pulse. I hate Stadium Pulse with a passion. And EA forced me to actually play this game. I'm going to try to score. It's okay, though. So I have a question for y'all. If I am using Revamp, Should I try to go out and get a better quarterback than what I currently have? And let's see if I can't bring it back. So he's dotting me up, or he's running on me a lot. So I think next drive, I'm going to see how he handles the blitz. I'm sure he'll dot me up. This guy seems pretty decent. Kansas City Chiefs won last night. It wasn't pretty. Hey, an ugly win is better than a pretty loss. Remember that. I saw R1. R1's going to be open. I am just locking in. Stadium Pulse is evil. I hate Stadium Pulse. All right. Is he going to bring the funk? Because if he does, I got to get this ball off fast. I am not going to block him. Gentlemen, gotta love living in the South. Squirrel farts, and I lose everything. That is on me, boys. I am sorry. Skip, I am thinking about accepting a high school coaching position at a school that has only won 2 games in 8 years. Any advice? Skip, so my question to you is this your first, like, what are you going? Are you going as a first-time coach? Like, you're just getting your foot in the door? Or are you, like, moving? If it's lateral, I would not move if it's a worse position. If you're going up, then yes, I would take it. You're wanting a quarterback in the high 80s in all the... Okay. I will try that then. Again, sorry. Power went out for a second and knocked me off. It is... I guess that's just the universe's way of saying you're not going to win that game, buddy. Let's just go ahead and get it out. Don't subject these people to your atrocious stuff. All right, Skip. Second time, I was an assistant, the defensive coordinator at another school. Okay, so are you, if you go to this school, are you ranking up? Like, are you moving up in the coaching ladder, or is it a lateral move? And I can't believe I lost that. I mean, I can. It was 21-0. He skunked me. But it is what it is. If it's a lateral move, I didn't mean to do that. If it's a lateral move, maybe I wouldn't do it unless it's for other reasons. For instance, like you were trying to get, no, it's lateral. Are you getting closer? Will you have more responsibilities? I've just learned from me that if it's a lateral move, the head coach, who, if you have a good relationship with them or not, will get really pissed off. But if it's a lateral move to be closer to home or to spend more time with your family or anything like that, screw it, do it. That's me. I met some of the kids and like them. Okay, so here's a question for me to you, Skip. Do you like the kids like they could be good? They have a good group coming in and you can kind of ride that momentum to solidify. Oh, never mind. Yes, closer to home. Shoot, I'd do it. If it's closer to home, heck yeah, man. Like, how much closer? What's your travel distance now compared to if you move to that other school? And if it's anything, I'd take it. They could be good and have a good freshman class with potential. Shoot. I have learned toward the end of my career, it was what is best for me and my family. If I'm being honest. Will this be, so let's say they haven't won a lot of games, but I like the group that's there. I like the coaching staff. It's closer to my home. That's better for me and my family because I can see them a lot now. That is as bad as you say it, and I don't know why my face cam's not up. Do what's best for you. Oh, Skip, I should come through this computer screen and thump you in the nose, man. 5 minutes compared to 5 miles compared to 49 miles. I've been there. I have been there. My last coaching job, I was driving an hour and 20 minutes both ways. Never again. Never again. 5 minutes? Shoot. Just think about it. You could I don't know if you're getting a pay bump or anything like that, if this district is better than that district pay wise, but just from a gas perspective, how much money you'll be saving. That's the thing. Morning, Jake. I'm from Texas. I think any high school coach could succeed if they coach right because even the small schools are mostly only playing teams. Yeah, I agree. It's really at the smaller schools, is my player. Do I have a stud? If I have a stud at a small school, I'm good. Hoppin', morning, buddy. I never met a kid I didn't love, but I met some I don't. Yeah, you're better than me. I've met some kids that I just don't like. It's like, there's just something about your personality that just doesn't jive with me. I'm not saying I'm gonna treat you wrong. I'll treat you with the same level of respect I treat everybody else. But after practice or after class, please get away from me. Do not talk to me. No pay bump. Yes, yeah. You can essentially say it is a pay bump because you're saving money on gas. And I have been there. I have been traveling. I don't like it. You get stuck in traffic. You try to game plan, like, hey, I got to leave at this time. And then really, it's not up to you. If traffic's horrible, you're going to be 15 minutes late, and admin don't care. They don't care you're driving 49 miles out to get to this school to give your all and then go to football and then leave late and you get home. And the only time you see your kids on Monday through Friday, first thing in the morning. And if you're lucky and they're up when you get home late at night, and that you're drained on Saturdays because Lord knows sometimes you go 49 miles away and then from there you have to drive another 2 hours to play the game that's further away. So then you have to come back and then do your coaching duties on Friday night and then leave and drive an hour and you're barely awake and you're thinking about the game. And when you get home, you're all keyed up. So your sleep screwed up. And then Saturdays, maybe you're moody because you have a lack of sleep, but you feel guilty for sleeping in. So you get up at the ass crack of dawn. And then your wife is like, hey, I haven't seen you all week. There's some projects I want to do. And you're like, okay, because you don't want a horrible marriage. And then it just snowballs. And then Sunday, what do? You don't have a day to yourself because then you got to hike the fucking 50 miles back up to the school. And if your coaching staff is anything like mine that I used to work for, they hated their wife and kids. So they would stay up there from 11 o'clock in the morning till 11 o'clock at night doing jack all. I don't know. I'm getting worked up. I don't, yeah, 7 days a week. No, I don't. COVID was a horrible thing, but being able to pause and reflect and see my kids and be like, man, I am missing out on so much. So much. I'm pouring my all into other kids and not my own. I need to change that because at the end of the day, when you die, this is my personal philosophy. Unless you are John Wooden or something like that, when you're on your deathbed, there's not going to be that many players around you. There may be a couple, a smithering, but I want my family to be around. And when they think of me, I want them to smile. I don't want them to be like, man, he was a good guy, but he was never around. He was too busy with football. It is 7 days a week. Watching film after the game on Friday. See, that's not. I had some friends that were on staffs that they would actually sleep at the school right after the game was over with. They would come back, break down the film, game plan, sleep there, do a little bit more in the morning on Saturdays, and then leave in the afternoon on Saturday, and then they got Saturday and Sunday off. Now, that may sound great in theory, but gentlemen, I'm sorry. I don't want to spend that much time with you. The game of football, at least at the high school level, or maybe big time Texas and stuff like that, it's not that important. Like at the end of the day, it's just a game. I'm trying to get a brown ball across a white line. I don't know. That's just how I feel. And the more I was in it, I found that I was miserable. And I have a philosophy of if I don't like something, I can do one of two things. I can either start changing it, and it may not be right away. Like when COVID happened in 2020, I was like, I can't do this. I need to figure out a way to get out of here so I can spend more time with my family. And it took me 5 years, but I made little steps so that in that 5 years, because the days are long, the years are short. The older I get, long days, and then I blink, and then it's been 4 or 5 years. So you either make changes to get the outcome you want, or you just stop bitching and just accept it. Coach Mackey's philosophy right there. Hopping, I know, man. And I would be full of shit if I didn't say on Fridays I do miss being on the sideline. I do. There was something magical about just being on the sideline, calling plays, coaching the kids up, being in that environment. But everything else, no. No, I don't want that. As a high school coach, I don't think anyone needs to be putting in so many hours. They're ignoring their family or even college. Only I agree. God has a plan for you, brother. I appreciate it, Hopping. But that's just my thoughts. So to get back to you, Skip, if it's that close, I don't know your situation. I don't know anything like that. I'm just putting myself in the position that you asked. I would take the 5 mile drive over the 49-mile drive any day of the week. Hopefully, I don't get my ass kicked right here. I hope I don't. How do you get those cards? Like, if I was to buy a pack, which I feel disgusting saying that. I've gone into packs being like, hey, I think it's in this pack. Because I really wanted, what was that tight end? Antonio, whatever, Gates. I really wanted him because I like the tight end. I was like, oh, he should be in this pack. And I got it. And it was just straight dog water. Let me spend that money just to buy the card. Give me packs with just one player in it. Be like, hey, you want this new player? Yes, please give him to me. I don't care. I'll spend $20 to get this one player. That's fine. I like this player. I want to play as this player. But no, it's like, hey, get this pack in the hopes, a 10% chance you can get this player. It's like, how is that legal? That's all I want to know. Everyone loves a good tight end. I agree, man. I freaking love tight ends. All right, I'm playing this guy. Okay. Hey, we stopped it finally. I played a guy one time. It was 3rd and 15. He called that play and he got a touchdown. And I was mad at myself. All right. Man, he's putting the trips. I got the same fucking animation as the wide receiver, man. Oh, EA was like, hey, you've been winning too many games. We'll change that. We'll do our best Marvel impression. Spot. Thank you. EA knew that was bullshit. Whoop. Put him up. Pew pew. If you're driving 49 miles, you're losing 2 hours a day. That adds up to 2.5 days lost. Jake, don't think that didn't go through my head. And then you're not even taking in traffic. I'm a huge tight end fan. I even love blocking tight ends more than most people. You want to know the beautiful thing about the air raid? It started out in 2 backs and a tight end under center. Can you imagine thinking you're about to face like a split veer team and then they just throw the ball over and over again? God, how Mummy caught lightning in a bottle. But he did some dumb shit at Kentucky that ruined him. He essentially got blackballed. That's why I was so happy when Leach got Mississippi State. Then he had to have a heart attack. SEC, man. SEC. Do we think he is going to run? That was horrible user. That was a horrible user on my part. I lined him up and whiff. Piss dribbled down my leg. Oh, that was bad. All right. Let's bring him in just a little bit. Oh, I got pancaked. Did y'all see that? That was awful. And he's got a 90 speed running back. I can't win. The more I play against people, the more they have just tremendous defenders. Yep. Switch stick over there. I would have tried to take it. I would have gotten a weird animation. He would have ran it. Hopping. I used to drive 66 miles a day to try to fit it in. I'd rather appreciate 10 Yes, good Lord, Hopping. Were you the head coach or a coordinator at a big school or something? Because that's impressive. I'm thinking corner route. Nope. Oh, that was a nice throw. I can't even be mad at that. I know, John. College football for me really hasn't, like, this is the first year since he's died that I've kind of stayed up with it for the most part. All right, I'm reading number 2. What does he do? He hands the ball off. That's fine. I feel as if my stunts, I hate that they changed the stunts. All right. I'm going to sit here. Yeah. That's all right. He's running a lot of crossers. All right, we're in the goal. We're down here. Let's switch it up a little bit. Let's switch it up. All right. Now, I had him on man-to-man. Why does he just sit there? And don't taunt on me. Don't taunt because you just ran an RPO, man. And I thought I was going to get there. Good playmaker from him, can't be mad. No, I have found that a lot of these players now, at least the ones I'm going up against, are playmaking a lot better. Like they'll go 5 wide, run routes in the middle of the field, and then just playmaker 1 that's running through the middle of the field. And then they cook against this defense. All right, let's put that back. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Run 4 down, D lineman, pinch D line, then rush outside, shoot the gaps in between. I'm not good at shooting gaps. That sounded weird. All right, no, okay, I got that set. Let's see if we can't do the same thing. Do you spy or blitz someone who runs with the quarterback? Yes, I do. All right, here we go. Looks like 1. Could be. Let's see if this works. I'm high-lowing, and then if not, going to circle. I got to get that timing down. I find that I throw better. Hey, Skip, I appreciate the follow, man. Thank you very much. I find that placement and accuracy is better for me when I want to throw those seams. I still haven't gotten them down. Let's empty protection. That's fine. All right, dropping everybody. Oh, I had him. Cover 4 dropping everybody. You don't have to be good to do it. Just line up your linebacker over the back and scrape into the hole. Skip. All right. I'm going to put him a little bit higher. I might be able to fit in that curl route. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right. Now, I see that he's dropping everybody. So let's see if I can't run. Watch these shitty stick skills. Because I don't know how to run either. That's fine. That's fine. I watched your videos of college football 25 on the veer and shoot. Good stuff. Thank you, Skip. I do not like the veer and shoot now, if I'm being completely honest. See, I don't know how to hit those with placement and accuracy. I mean, with revamp. Can someone help me? On revamp, you need to throw the slot vert as soon as he gets off the God, thank you. All right, I'm going to try it. If it doesn't work, it's on you, Ag. Up, he's got that. Probably X. Boo! Pew pew! There we go. That's hard to do with him playing the safety shallow, though. Hey, scared money don't make money, baby. That's what we do. That's what we do. Skip, Utah and Texas A&M's playbook is goated. Do they have the 5 wide, Skip? Because that's what I love. I love the 5 wide tray formation. Hoppin, 2025 was pure. It is a beautiful game. The kind of feeling of real football. I agree, Hoppin. I like 25. Ag. High fives and butt slaps, baby. High fives and butt slaps. So with revamp, right after they get off the that thing, I need to throw it. Now, is it a bullet? Am I trying to get into the yellow? All right. Let's see what he does now against this. I like to go cover. Let's just go too high. And shade. I'm going to be this man right here. I'm going to try to run with him. There we go. Confused them. Confused them. Lots of mid blitz and 6-man blitz beaters. Oh, nice. I'll give it a look. I will give it a look. All right. I like to just give the single. Oh, that should have been a fumble. Hey, the Texas came in that time. Double stack. All right, let's go Texas 4-man. Let's put it there. He is here. Son of a bitch. Why would you turn around and 360 swat it? All right, I'm going to bring the twist from the boundary. Guys, I was trying to get the linebacker to go, but when I clicked in the R3 button, he sent the man defender. Look at him. The man defender was coming up, and he's just looking at the ball. Oh, get out of here. Get out of here. All right. I'm mashing that X, baby. Yep, bullet pass lead, 10, 11 o'clock. Okay. I had to look down at it. Now let's go some Tampa. Bring it from the boundary. Shift. That's fine. Try to tell you need to run more concepts. If you have no idea how many huge holes you can get, I ran split zone for 60-yard touchdown. I am not good at running the ball, though. If I'm being completely honest, I do those drills, as weird as that sounds. But, yeah, it still doesn't matter. Kyrie, what's up, buddy? How are you doing? All right. Like, my blocking, it seems like it doesn't work when it's right off the edge. All right. Bring him here. We're going to pass commit. There we go. Screaming off the edge. Luckily, he didn't throw the running back because he missed his read. All right, now I'm going to bring it from the other side. I'm going to bring it where it is right, Texas 2-man. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. There we go. There we go. Look, we got our ass beat last game. 21-0. The universe said, "Hey, coach, you're done," and turned off my power for 1 minute. I'm like, I get it. So then we went to practice and we're like, "Hey, boys, we need to get better. We need to do better on our defensive side of the ball. Those twists need to come in. We need to be able to pick that tackle so that we can loop around on the guard. And we just need to get better." And the coach was like, "I got you." So we worked on it. We worked on containments. We worked on twists. We worked on blitz. We worked on zone coverage. And look what happened. We frustrated our opponent so bad that his coach, instead of throwing the red flag to challenge anything, he threw out the white. He was like, "Hey, I'm done. I can't compete." And he quit. Was it pretty? No. But we know our saying. An ugly win is better than a pretty loss any day of the week. Good job, gentlemen. Good job. All right, let's see. Hoppin, you said you hate the veer and shoot, but it works in 25. Hoppin, I agree. 25, that's all I ran. Till the end, until I got the 5 wide. The veer and shoot, loved it, won 2 national championships. I know that's not a lot. I know it's not a lot, but you know what? I don't care because you have to win so many games in a row. And I won. Pop on a 26. Veer and shoot was the very first offense I played. I loaded up. I was like, let's do this. Let me get my baby. And then I saw what they did to my baby. My beautiful, fast, in your face. I'm throwing deep. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm running the ball right down your throat. Baby. And they butchered her. I hate the veer and shoot in this. Now, some of y'all are better than me at the veer and shoot. And to that, I say tip the cap, man. I can't stand it. Kyrie, I'm good. Was missing your streams last week. Yeah, sorry. Wife gave me COVID and I was struggling last week. It was awful. Look at Texas State. I will after this. Hopping. Do they have the 5 wide? Because that's all I care about. Let's play again. I got to go. Everyone have a great day. Jake, I hope you have a great one, man. Outside arm up and out. For yes. Skip, yes, sir. Got a dub. Made him quit. I tell you what, though. Going back to real life coaching, if I had to go back into teaching, which I still have my teaching certificate up, or I need to get that. Kind of relapsed. But if I have to go back and I have to coach football again, I want to do one of 2 things, and y'all are going to think I'm crazy. Offensively, if I'm an offensive coordinator again, I want to run the hurry up wing T with 60-40 passing instead of 70-20 run. That's the first thing if I can do it. I just think kids' eyes are everywhere. And if you can do it good, oh my God. The second thing, I want to go back on the defensive side of the ball. I liked coaching inside linebackers, man. And the reason why is because now I think I can do a better job than what I did previously because I started out as a linebackers coach. I know what the offense is trying to do now, like better than I did when I first started. I think I could cook. Son of a testicle. Out the gate. Running this. Got him. Shaded down too. You taught me the veer and shoot, brother. Don't go. You're a great teacher, man. I'm already out of teaching. In 2025, I'd run the hurry up flex bone with Army. Oh, that's nasty, man. That's nasty. All right, we're going to the left side now. And you know what? I'm going to go vert here on the right. I'm going to check my eyes on triangle first to see if I can't throw the vert, if he's still playing shaded down. Oh, my goodness. What happened? Did he bring his own player? Oh, I need to switch it. That's on me. Did he bring 7? Let's see. Oh, no. All right. Let's see. All right. You notice how he's... Yeah, I'm sorry, Robo. That's on me. Notice how he's bringing that guy in and blitzing him. Oh, I don't have it on up-tempo? Come on, Ron. You're better than that. I'm a wishbone guy. Hey, there's a team I saw on YouTube where they ran the hurry up. All right, I'm sneaking it in there, seeing if I can't. Nope. I thought he was going to get through. That's fine. He's not going to be able to do that the whole game. Yep, he's user blitzing. This is annoying. At least that blah put him up. All right. Ah! This is annoying. T-wing stuff from the... Yes. You know what? Okay. Trumpets up, boys. Let's see if we can't get them. Let's see if we can't get them. I don't care. I don't care. He's now going, man. You know what? I'm not. No. Do they hop in? Do they run the thing? The hurry up? All right, here we go. Woo! I just need to roll away from his user. I just need to roll away from his user. If he's pressing, boys, that's fine. Okay. I went to a post right there. I'm going to see if I can't hit this drag. Oh, this is annoying. This is annoying. You know what? Let's see. All right. Get off me. Give me that first down. Thank you. I'm going to do it again because it seemed like it got him out of that. That's fine. All right. I'm going to go watch rail. Let's see if I can get R1 or square. That touch. Did y'all see that touch? Revamp. Pew, pew. Just switched to the wing tee from the spread for my 13 under team. We have 2 new centers and had to go under center to get clean snaps and got a mobile. Yes, Jay, I agree, man. I agree. Bama, buck sweep, counter, G, Lucy rollout, Roger rollout. Love me some wing tee. Hashtag. Hey, I know on my other channel, I shitted on the wing tee. If I'm gonna be honest, I did it just to piss people off because for some reason there's tribes in all facets of life, but in football, oh my god, the wing tee guys hate the spread guys, and I don't get it. At football, for me, if you're putting the ball in the end zone multiple times, I'm gonna love your offense. I don't care what it is. I love single wing. I love the T wing. I love the wishbone. I love the flex bone. I love air raid, veer and shoot, run and shoot. Anything that puts the ball in the end zone multiple times, I'm down. That was a hell of a cut. So even though I trash the wing tee, I loved it. And I always wondered why people don't take the wing tee, because to me, the beauty in the wing tee is the motion. Because kids are undisciplined when it comes to that. And if you added hurry up to it, oh my God. Take his knee out. It depends on the situation. We mostly get signal from sideline. Come on, man. Come on, buddy. Not you. I'm talking about this guy I'm playing against. I'm trying to switch stick, and it won't let me switch stick. Who do I have, Robo? Oregon. I don't like Penn State. I do not like Franklin. Never liked Franklin, if I'm being honest. All right, I'm going to run over here. Thank you. All right. Whoop. Hey, that's that stick drill. It's that stick drill. I learned under Tony Franklin. Hey, man, that Franklin system, that was legit. That was legit. Gus Malzahn is a wing tee guy out of the gun. I love Gus Malzahn. Tony Franklin got Tommy Tuberville fired. Though, hey, that's fine. What is he in? Why are you changing everything, buddy? All right, let's just go with the normal. He's out of it. One high. There we go. Ooh, put them brakes on. Put them brakes on them. Let's hurry it up. I'm going to let it go to the second quarter. Second quarter. Here we go. But again, I don't know why wing T teams don't go fast like Ricky Bobby. All right, I am going to try the DB slot. And this is how I run it. Middle of the field, I'm high-lowing again. Just another simple high-low. Woo, that touch. What touch. That revamp, man. I love it. I love it. That was nice. Mr. Niceness, you got to admit. Hurry up, no huddle, wing T team out of the pistol would be great with running quarterback. Play calls are simple too. I agree, Skip. I agree. That was some touch, man. Right over his head. See, if I was using placement and accuracy, that would have been an interception. Hands down interception right there. But I put just enough touch on it. Yeah, that thing, he's got to be mad. And let me get the Discord, gentlemen. If y'all aren't in the Discord, I learned this from the Discord. Just a bunch of old dudes trying to get better at this game, not running meta stuff as much as we can. And then you got Kyrie, who was just disgusting at this game. Kyrie, I've seen your streams, buddy. You're doing a good job. I don't talk that much though, so I watch if you're in here or you're in the Discord and you have a stream, I have you. I watch you. I'm usually watching in bed with son of a testicle. I think this is it. Why don't you do online Dynasty? That's a great question, Evan. It's because I don't like the time constraints, if I'm being honest. I don't like diving in and role playing as the coach, if that makes sense. I don't want to go and try to find, damn, he blocked that shit up nice. I don't want to find the diamond in the rough and do all that stuff. I just want to load in, play the game. That's it. And Skip, yes, I bet he is out of here after this year. Do you think South Florida's coach will ever be a head coach in the SEC? I do. Jesus Christ. All right. I am going to have to, let's go this. I think he would. He's fun. Special teams film review won't be fun. Yeah. Kmart, you're right. I'm going to be this guy. Woo, he had a hole. He was trying to do that little speed boost glitch. I wouldn't say it's a glitch. It's a thing. Keith, what's up, man? Happy birthday. Golish is a fellow Russian. Hey, man. Wood works. We back in the veer and shoot? No. Is that what it says? It shouldn't be. Ooh, outside arm, raking it. That was nice. That was nice. I do love when they do those little things, man. Perfect technique. Ah, shit. I saw it too late. Ah. Goal line. Yep, it says how to pass in the veer and shoot. I've been having issues, man. If I'm being completely honest. I'm bringing the funk, gentlemen. And I'm guessing it's in the middle. And I'm being this guy. Be outside. I figured out they don't do PI that much in this game, so I purposefully bumped him, if I'm being honest. All right. Put him. Hurt, snap it. Oh. Golish will be a head coach somewhere big next year, maybe Florida, I hope. I agree. I agree. What in the world? I hate people that do this. All right. This looks like some form of man. I bet he's bringing that line. What the hell? What was that? What was that? Did you? Sorry. Oh, shit. What's the best play of the game? I'm sorry. Hold on. That was crazy. Okay, so bullet pass, 10, 11 o'clock, right when he hits. I was trying to click on and dive down. The best play for me is 4 verts. I've called this play, let's do the Time Warp dance. I know. Heck. All right. Gentlemen, also, I run the same play a lot, and I really don't care, if I'm being completely honest. If I'm being honest, I don't care. Great. Hey, Coach, I had a question. I'm 19 in the OC of an intramural flag football team. I was wondering if you had any advice on how to teach. 1 second. I'm going to put him here. Nope. Here, here. You know what? Screw it. I'm just running the ball. Hopefully this works. And then get down. Woo! That could have been dangerous. That could have been dangerous. All right. Same play. He does such a crap ton of audibling. I love revamp. So great. How to teach players who, okay, I would just pick a couple of plays that work really well. Air raid plays or anything like that. You know what? Let's see if he's doing the same thing. Same play we scored on. I'm going to drag him first. And let's see if I can't get middle of the field. Woo! I would do air raid plays. Or run and shoot. Actually, the air raid. Do mesh Corner, stick, Y cross, and give them the freedom to sit down and zone. You got him in 2-man. He's getting desperate. Yeah. All right. Now he's here. I have that. Oh, God. Did he just shade inside? Please. What the hell was that? Oh, all right. You know what? He wants to go to that. That's fine. Let's do this. Here. Here, here. I'm going to put the back out. And let's see if he gets the back. I found it. Once you go to bunch, he gets out of it. Oh, I might have R1. High ball R1. Nope. Get in there. Put them up, boys. Pew, pew. That's great. That is great. That 4 deep us Y25 is way better. I don't know why they changed 25's engine. I liked being able to have 2 different engines because college football felt different than Madden last year. Now they feel the same, and I don't like playing Madden. I don't like the NFL. Like I like watching it, but if I had to choose, you know what? Screw it. I'm squibbing. If I had to choose what to watch, college football or NFL, give me college football any day of the week. What are the best air raid plays to run from trips? Stick, corner, mesh, 4 verts. The great thing about the air raid is every play can be ran from every formation. All right, let's see what happens. I'm going to protect the middle of the field. This man has freeform on like a mother. That man has freeform on. Okay, let's put this back. Let's go cover 4. Come on, Texas. Come on, Texas. Hey, do y'all remember that commercial from Hardee's? Come on, pig. I don't know. Thank you. He had a touchdown. Every time I say Texas, I think, come on, pig. Thanks. I'll try that next practice. For the game today, I'll try to convince them to take grass under it. Yeah, tell them if someone's chasing me, keep going. If no one's chasing me and I find grass, stay. You know what? You get middle of the field. That's fine. I'll give you that, buddy. Middle of the field. No, what's going on? What is going on? Okay. What a play. That's a dumb ass play. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Mr. Nice. Mr. Nice. Am I about to get glitched? Because that would hurt my feelings. Now, I don't know about y'all, but if I'm getting... There we go. Guys, I'm going to sit here and tell you that defense played their heart out. They did so good. Getting after it every single snap, playing the ball in the air, not giving up an inch. And if they gave up an inch because they weren't supposed to, but life happens, they are human, they made the other team fight for that inch. And what happened? They created turnovers. They got the other team off the field, which allowed our offense, who seems to be clicking on all cylinders right now, get another chance. And there's something beautiful about when an offense goes out there and scores every time they touch the ball. I don't know about y'all, but there's no better feeling as a head coach than seeing your offense torch the opposing team's defense, and then on the flip side, clamp down on the opposing team's offense and get after it on defense. That was a well-deserved win. Fantastic job, boys. Fantastic job. Can you do a 5-wide breakdown on the air raid 5-wide? Yes, Keith, I'm going to put out a video. So what I did earlier, I'm trying to get smarter with content because I'm going to be honest, I'm a lazy son of a bitch. So I kind of go in to the stream with an idea of what I want to teach. I'm going to clip that, maybe put an intro and an outro, and then post it. And this one's going to be talking about my favorite play, the 4 verts. I love it. So that should be coming up soon. Andy is correct. Snake from trips is so good. Mesh and shallow cross combined. Absolutely right. Ag, he is out of there. Alpha, when you play as a safety on defense, are you just playing the inside receiver on the other side of the field? Yes. Yes, I am. And, all right. Let's see if I can't do this. Let me, docs, give me draw. There we go. All right, I'm going to show you what I do on defense if I'm playing that opposite safety, especially at a 3-by-1. Only have one controller, so please bear with me. Normal. And what I'm trying to do is read number 3 or the closest guy in the formation. So let's just go offset, right? I'm just going to call a play. And then I'm going to take it to the field. So when I do cover 4 quarters, I will be this man right here, and this is who I'm keying. And then I'm trying to use, hopefully I've played this game enough that I can do pattern recognition, and I know what he's trying to do. So from here, I know a lot of people like drive, which is something like this. And then here, that's a lot of stuff out, and it's very difficult. So also, I like to 2-man stunt, either from one side or the other. Usually when I stunt, I like to come from the boundary, because if they're going to roll out, they'll roll out to the field. And then if they start doing that, I'll put on either a spy to this. So if I'm bringing it from this way, I sometimes like to QB contain this guy or put him in a spy, because I want to bring pressure from one side, have something else on the other to do it. If I bring pressure from this side and he rolls out, I have no contain, and I'm screwed. So I always try to bring pressure or stunts from the boundary so that I can have something set up on the wide side of the field for contain. And then as safety, I'm here, I'm keying this guy. What does he do? Well, if he releases kind of deep like this, I know it's probably some kind of 4 verts or something, so I will take him. If he releases shallow, well, then I know that one of these two are going to come deep. Pause. So I am going to be right here to take that away. If I see this man go out this way or go straight vertical, then I'm going to come over here because I'm thinking some form of route, flood concept or something like that. I can get all these. The one that screws me up and that I have to get better at is when you have this. And I'm trying to get the animation so that when I see it, because this animation when he's running a drag is different than from the whip. And if I see that, and what I love about shaded down cover 4 is these guys will be pretty much the same across. So it's a little bit easier to switch stick. So if I see him, if I'm this man right here, and this guy's going vertical or coming out this way, then I'm trying to switch stick to either him or him because I know someone's going to be running a corner route. I hope that made sense. That's what I'm thinking when I play that backside safety on 3-by-1. If it is 2-by-2, so let's go, I don't know. Let's just go normal spread. If it's just a 2-by-2 and I'm doing cover 4, I like to be the boundary safety.
Meaning if the ball is right here, then I'll be this safety. If the ball is right here, then I'll be this safety. If the ball is in the middle of the field like it is now, I will be the safety opposite the running back. And all I'm doing is keying number 2. This man right here. If he goes vertical, I've got him. Basically, it's quarter rules for me. If he goes past 10 yards, I have him man to man. If he goes under, well, then I'm just kind of sitting here and I'm thinking eyes this way because one of these people should be coming over. And then if not, if I see no one coming in my area, I'll either feather over to try to take something away, or I will switch stick to one of these two right here. And then sometimes, it's not all the time, but if they run this kind of angle right here, they'll run him vert. Then I'll kind of just sit right here and see if my fat thumbs and fingers will allow me to get that pick. That's how I'm doing cover 4. I hope that made sense. Jar, weird, never got a notification you went live. This has been a strange stream. I lost power. I had to restart it. All of that. Pirate stunts work decently well for players who roll their QBs out with a... Oh, okay. I did not know that. I appreciate it, Anthony. You are the man. But gentlemen, I'm going to call the stream here. I will be back same time Friday. I should have a video up either Wednesday or Thursday. And I appreciate you being here, guys. I love this. Love y'all. And until next time, let's keep slinging it